Okay, so the reason why all of these puzzles are already unboxed and why this puzzle is already scrambled is because I did try to make an unboxing video, but it just didn't work out that well. So these are puzzles that I ordered from Champion's Cube Store, and I received these puzzles on the same day that I received that massive HK Now Store package. So I'm really sure this is a Witeden 4x4x3 Mixup Plus, and this should be a Witeden 3x3x4 Mixup Plus. This is is it a 4x4x3 and a Diansheng 2x2. So I'll show you the Diansheng 2x2 first. So the reason why I got this is because I wanted a stickerless 2x2, and I was just curious. I was just curious about what a Diansheng 2x2 would be like, and I quite like the look of it. I like these raised squares that you've got on every side of every cuboid, and I never noticed this in the pictures of it online, but the squares, if the camera will focus, the squares are actually textured. So I wasn't expecting this 2x2 to be that great, you know, because it's by Diansheng. So I was really surprised when I got this. I was really surprised to find out that it's actually pretty damn good. I mean, it may be quite crap compared to the latest 2x2 speed cubes. I'm not really sure because I've never tried one of the latest 2x2 speed cubes, but to me, it feels like a really great puzzle. I do find it quite hard to solve fast and to do the sex move on it quite fast, because it does feel a little bit smaller than a regular sized 2x2, so it kind of feels a bit awkward in my hands. I like the shades on this puzzle as well. You've got like this really bright fluorescent orange. It's so fluorescent it almost looks like it's glowing. I'm not sure how well it's going to turn out on video. Through the viewfinder it just looks like a normal orange, but in real life it's just really bright. Then you've got this fluorescent lime. It's not as fluorescent as the orange. Then you've got this nice kind of a pastel bright red. Then you've got this medium blue. You've just got a normal white, and then on top you've got this kind of like, again it's like a pastel yellow, but at the same time it's very bright. So I'll show you what the corner cutting is like on this. The corner cutting isn't amazing, but it's kind of good, I suppose. Reverse isn't that great at all. Oops, not doing it the right way there. Yeah, reverse isn't that great at all. You basically like see this curve on the corner of this cuboid and this curve. You at least need to get the curves just meeting, and then it will reverse corner cut. So there's not much reverse corner cutting at all, and it's got like a ball core inside. So, oh, I forgot to show the box for this as well. I do quite like the box design for this puzzle. I like the black and the gold. Reminds me of the V-Cube packaging. So I'm guessing maybe Diansheng have copied V-Cube as far as the packaging is concerned. So what I'm going to do now is I'll give this a quick scramble and solve. The feel of this puzzle, it feels quite dry and scratchy. Okay, so let's solve it. I'll let you know now, I'm not the world's fastest speed cuber, but I always get there in the end. So yeah, I'm really surprised by how great this puzzle performs. So this is I think it's a 4x4x3. I've actually scrambled and solved this puzzle quite a few times. It's quite a fun cuboid, and there's I's logo. It kind of feels like a 4x4 version of the 2x3x3. Is that what it's called? Like the domino floppy. Yeah, the cubies on this cuboid, on this I's cuboid, are actually a bit bigger than the cubies on his other cuboids for some reason, and this does not shapeshift. I don't think any of I's cuboids shapeshift. Not really sure why he's not made any shapeshifting ones. Maybe shapeshifting cuboids are more difficult to make. Sorry about the blinding sunlight that's just come out. Hopefully the video isn't going to look too bad. Turns good enough. Feels kind of rough and a bit stiff in the middle. These outside layers though will turn very smoothly and very easily. Not much corner cutting, but I think what corner cutting it does have is definitely good enough for a cuboid, I suppose. So I'll give this a scramble so you can see what it looks like when it's scrambled. So I decided to get this one in white because at the time I don't think I owned any white cuboids at all, so I thought I'd get a white one just for a change. So there is a scrambled 4x4x3, I think it's called. So this is a Witeden, it should be a 3x4 Mixup Plus. If I'm getting any of these names wrong, I'll just put up the right names in annotations. So this puzzle, it's made up of different sized pieces, like this layer going around the equator of the puzzle. The pieces are quite thin. You've got like these short edge pieces, then you've got these longer pieces in the middle, and then on these edges you've got these kind of more bigger pieces. And then on the bottom and top layers, doesn't have any of these like kind of small pieces on it. You've just got like these bigger pieces, and you've got like kind of a normal size centre, I suppose, and then you've got these big whopping corners. So yeah, I mean, you can do the same kind of thing that you could do on the 3x3 Mixup and 3x3 Mixup Plus, which is turning some edges to the middle, and then you can make turns like this. But because this has like two thin layers going around the equator, you don't have to move both of them. You can just move one layer like that and then do the same thing. So it's like there's an extra level to the mix-upness. So this puzzle moves pretty damn well considering its complexity and the amount of pieces that it has. This puzzle, now that it's what's this one? This should be the 4x4x3 Mixup Plus. Now that it's scrambled, it catches a lot more than what it was when it wasn't scrambled, so I'm guessing that when this is scrambled it's going to catch a lot more. So as you can see, this one is already scrambled. It's not scrambled thoroughly though, because you can see there are a lot of you still got a lot of matching pieces on the puzzle, like these two, these 3 oranges are together, and these 2 yellows are together, these 2 edge pieces are together. It's quite a challenge scrambling these puzzles properly. I mean, the 3x3 mix-up puzzles, they were easy to scramble, but these two, they're very difficult. I've not scrambled this one yet, but I'm pretty sure, going off how difficult this is to scramble, I'm pretty sure this is going to be pretty much the same. You basically get a lot of blocking, like I can't separate these red pieces because they're blocked by these 2 pieces and this piece, so you obviously need to kind of maneuver certain pieces into different places and orientate pieces so you can then separate layers. But yeah, I mean, now this is scrambled, it's quite catchy. I mean, I don't think the catchiness is so bad that it's going to spoil the fun of the puzzle, but it is pretty damn catchy. So I'm not going to bother with mixing this one up because it's not really going to look much different from this one. But I'll just show you. I'll just show you it getting mixed up a little bit, and then I'll try and get it back to its solid state. So let's see. So yeah, since the other 2 mix-up cubes that I have, since they're in black, when I ordered these I thought I'd get some white ones, because I do like the variety of different coloured puzzles. And let's see if I can get this back. Don't think that's right. Let's see. How am I going to get this back? Yeah, I've messed this up. Don't think I'm going to be able to get this back now. Oh, there we go. It really felt like I wasn't going to get it back, but I managed to in the end. So yeah, from Champions Cube Store I've received a Witeden 4x4x3 Mixup Plus, a Witeden 3x3x4 Mixup Plus. I use 4x4x3 Cuboid, which is a really fun cuboid. I think it's a bit of a challenge, at least to me, but not too much. A Diansheng 2x2, which I think is surprisingly a really good 2x2, although, like I said before, compared to the latest 2x2 speed cubes it might be quite crap, I'm not really sure. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.